Welcome to iTech 185 Client Server Technology. My name is Matthew Hathaway. This is assignment 2, and in this tutorial I would be linking Microsoft Access 2016 to MySQL Server 5. First thing we want to do is download and install WAMP Server. To get WAMP Server, you just go and do a search. What WAMP Server is, it's a Windows web development environment. It allows you to create web applications using Apache, PHP, and MySQL. Right? So you need to go and download the version of WAMP Server that's applicable to you, whether it be a 32-bit or 64-bit. I already downloaded and installed WAMP Server, so I will just go and start it. There we have the little icon down here. See, it turns green, meaning that the server is online. To connect to WAMP Server, you have the normal click, which will be the left click. Go to PHP MyAdmin. And this brings up this nice admin page for you to change all the settings within the WAMP server. So in this case, we go into databases to create a new MySQL database. There are a few databases inside of here already, but I want to create a new one. I want to create a new database called school. For collation, I would select UTF-8, MB4, General, CI. And there we have it there on our left hand side. We have our database called school. I'll click on that. I want to create a table. I want to create a table called student. And I would want 4 columns in my table. Click go to create the table. Okay, here I will create all my fields. I want a student ID, student first name, student last name, gender. Right. The attributes, I want my student ID to be 5 characters long, so I'll choose char 5. I'll make this also the primary key. Student first name, I want this to be variable characters up to 50 characters in length. Same thing for my student last name. For gender, I just want that to be 1 character. Choose char 1. Okay, yeah, I think I have all my fields already set up here. Okay, click go to create table. Oh, sorry, I have to click save down here to save the table. Right, so under school, I now have a new table called student. Right. I haven't created any fields inside of here as yet. I want to go on, sorry, I haven't inputted any data. I want to input the data from Microsoft Access. Right, so to get to input data from Microsoft Access or to link to Microsoft Access, we have to create an ODBC driver. I can do this from inside Microsoft Access itself. Or I also like to do it from the control panel. I like to go to administrative tools, creating, because it's a 64-bit version that I have downloaded, I'll go to ODBC 64-bit, and I created a new driver inside of here, user DSN. I'll choose MySQL ODBC 5.1 driver, click finish, give your driver a nice friendly name, MySQL school. You don't need to put in anything because we're using the local server, or this local computer as the server. We don't need to put in any IP address. I need to type in root, which is the username to log in, and then choose my database, which is school. I can test, connection successful, and say OK. And that's it for creating the ODBC driver. I can now close off the control panel. I can now go and start Microsoft Access. I want to create a blank database. Take the default name, database 1. It will open up a table as it starts. I will close off this table because we don't want to create any tables, we just want to link to a table. So we're going to external data, choose ODBC database. We're then to click on link to data source by creating a link table. Say OK. Here I can go to machine data, and there we have it, MySQL school. If we didn't have MySQL school inside of here, we would have to click new and go to create a new ODBC driver source. So in this case we have it, so I just click on MySQL school and say OK. I'll choose the table, say OK, and there we have it, the student table. It's blank. Let me enter some information. Student ID, I think it's 5 characters. There's a mail. Alright, so there I enter a few records. Click save. Can you save and close? Let me minimize this and go back now. Sorry, I'm minimizing the whole screen. Right, let me minimize this and go back now to MySQL database. How do I refresh? I click on the next database table. Click back on student. And there we have it, our records inside student. That we entered from Microsoft Access. And that concludes this tutorial.